Welcome, everyone, to the creepiest room you will likely ever enter. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? It's the Sometimes Vlog! It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Shh, let's tone it down. Quiet. Listen. Shh. Listen. Do you hear the creepy music coming from the piano? Do you see the creepy atmosphere in here? We are, in fact, inside of the Haunted Mansion. There's even not just ghostly sights in here and ghostly sounds, but ghostly smells coming from this kerosene lamp. Look at it. Isn't it weird? You might think we're at Disneyland right now, but we're not. We're inside of somebody's house. And there's a storm raging outside, a creepy storm. And look at this. This is the coolest room I've ever been in. Okay, I can't be calm anymore. Look. Let's give you a nice look around. It's so creepy in here. I am at my friend Ernie's house from HauntedOC.com. And we are inside of his Haunted Mansion room. And it's one of the coolest things I have ever seen in my entire life. Look at this. The cobwebs are done by the chimney with care. Oh, look at that. Those are real windows that go to the outside. This whole place is set up like the Haunted Mansion. Even these cobwebs are done just like the cobwebs in the real Haunted Mansion. And look at this guy over here playing the piano. I don't know what to say about this place. I've come here a million times. I've uploaded Snapchats of it. I've taken Instagram photos in here with Tyler. And I have never yet done a vlog in here just because it's so creepy and cool and interesting and difficult to capture because it's so dark in here. I never know what to say about it other than to just show it to you. Look at it. So many little beautiful details in here. Now, Ernie is part of HauntedOC.com, and you can go check that out. For the last couple of days on Periscope, we've been talking about it. He's invited me on some historical walking tours of Santa Ana and Orange that they do, where they lead people around and tell them the secret haunts and the history of things. We've talked about that before, but they also do special events, like they're going to do one at Heritage Square in Los Angeles for Stan Lee's Kamikaze that they're selling tickets for. So HauntedOC.com for all that stuff. You can check out their ghost walk tours and all that. Well, anyway, I've been invited on those. I've done that stuff with Tyler. We've been in this room a lot of times before, and we just always trip out on this place. Of course, a guy that runs HauntedOC.com would have the whole Haunted Mansion room. Isn't it amazing? Look at this. The bookshelf over here is actually, I think, a closet. It's flat, but it looks so real in the dark. This room is pretty much goals. If you have ever wanted to have a Haunted Mansion inspired room, this is it. I was just telling Ernie before the vlog that I've always wanted to have a creepy Haunted Mansion room. And now I don't know. Now I don't know if I can ever start on one because I know I'll have to commit to one-upping this room, which is pretty difficult. There's creepy music in here. I honestly don't know where it's coming from. And there's all kinds of weird stuff. And because Ernie works with real paranormal investigators from TV and such like things, I think some of them have come in here and said some of these artifacts are haunted. I don't know, though, if that's true or if people are just trying to scare me. Help. It's so scary. So anyways, lately with Ernie's, I've done 2 ghost investigations recently. I went with Ernie and we had all these celebrities from Destination America and the Sci-Fi Channel, and I think Ryan Adams, the singer, were at Chapman University, and they were walking around doing creepy ghost hunting stuff. It's all very interesting and cool. I'm more of a skeptic. I don't really believe in ghosts that much. I think maybe there's something out there. Tyler always says the paranormal is like a pond. Like maybe you don't want to throw a rock into it because there might be a sea monster. There probably isn't a sea monster in your pond. But what if there is? And most of the time, I kind of go with that whole theory of you don't want to mess too much with the paranormal, but I do, every once in a while, I do like to get titillated and tantalized by creepy ghost stories. So I like going on the historical walking tours and stuff like that, because you learn a lot about the history of different places, and you know, actual stuff like this place used to be an actual mortuary. They used to put bodies in this window so that people could identify the tramps and hobos that would die along the railroad tracks. Things like that. Plus, you get access when you go on some of these ghost tours and these paranormal investigations. Like, most of the time nothing happens at all, but you get to go into these cool historic buildings that otherwise you wouldn't get to go into, in the case of Chapman University, in the dark on a creepy catwalk, which was far more terrifying to me than the idea of spirits. Let me tell you, the catwalk was high in this theater. It's a whole long story. But anyway, look at this Haunted Mansion. Let's look at it piece by piece. Here's Haunted Mansion painting. A ghost ship is changing. I don't know if it's really difficult to see, but this whole piano here is just amazing. Look at this bony skeleton player. All these books. It's been a long day for me. I've been back on the quest for Live Fast Die Poor, office space, vlogging space, potential podcasting space, the Live Fast Die Poor base. And so I've been doing that all day long, trying to lay low, trying not to use my legs or my brain, and trying to take it easy. And so then afterwards, of course, though, I had to hang out with Ernie from Haunted OC and spend some time in this room, the creepiest room of all the rooms. Now it's time. Let's see what's out here. Out here, see, a normal house. Well, if you could say that having a bust of Walt Disney in your hallway is normal. The Haunted Mansion room. Look, here's a kitchen. A nice normal kitchen in here. Wow! The ghosts have heard her. They've heard us. Ernie? Hello? Ernie? Oh, there he is. There's Ernie right there. Ah, see? Normal guy. Whoo, normal house, if you can call this a normal house. Look at this house. It's so epic. It's so awesome. Ernie has all kinds of things and wonderful things and props here. I'm going to do a whole vlog in your house one day.
Sure.
Of the entire house. I'm going to look at every piece of it, but mostly I just have questions for you about this terrifying Haunted Mansion room. Didn't you say HauntedOC.com, you've done all kinds of investigations and paranormal work with paranormal investigators from like Ghost Hunters and all those different kinds of shows?
Yeah.
Not Ghost, what are the shows? Some of the different shows?
Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures.
Sci-Fi Channels, Factor Faked.
Factor
what else?
Faked.
Ghost Mind. You got to meet a couple of people.
That's right.
Chapman.
Ghost Mind. And don't some of those people come in here and say that things in this room are haunted?
Well, we have one of the psychics on our team. He says that that chair there against the window. I bought it. Most of my antiques I purchased at the Old Town Orange Plaza.
Or Circle.
Antique,
Yes.
The Orange Circle, Orange Plaza. And that chair there is from the 1920s. And actually, a couple
This
of
chair?
my psychic friends, yeah,
This chair here?
say that chair has a spirit of a woman that's attached to it. And
So this is a. Are you saying
supposedly, that's
this
what
is a woman's chair?
a woman's chair.
I don't want to sit in a woman's chair. Or a chair that's haunted, but mostly I don't want people to think I'm sitting in a woman's chair. Come on, Ernie.
You don't want to do that.
This is the 50s. Men are men and women are women. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm okay with sitting in a lady's chair, but I don't want to sit in a haunted chair.
That's what they say, but I haven't experienced anything creepy in here except
Me.
except you.
And your dog, Spanky.
It's amazing.
What are you doing, Spanky?
What is he chewing on this time?
He is looking for ghosts. Are you looking for ghosts? He's trying to chew on me is what he's trying to chew on.
Cutie?
So here I am with Ernie from Haunted OC. What's the event, by the way, that's happening?
A week, well, on Friday the 30th, we're doing a ghost hunting event at Heritage Square Museum in downtown Los Angeles, and it's in connection with the Stanley's Kamikaze event that's taking place the same weekend. And then we're also going to have a panel at 5 p.m. with some of the hosts from some of the paranormal TV shows. There's going to be 3 of them. So tickets, you can go to hauntedoc.com. We also have an event page on the Expo website, which is kamikazeexpo.com.
So that's how people can go, and they can go on a. Are they doing like a? What are they doing? Like an investigation,
Yeah,
or are they just getting the history and?
No, it's going to be. We're going to split them into small groups, and then they're going to get to investigate with some of the investigators from the TV shows. And you're going to do 4 houses, and you're going to spend about an hour in each house.
And these are houses also that were used in like Saving Mr. Banks and all these crazy movies, filming locations.
Was used in Saving Mr. Banks, and they were actually in a lot of different movies. But yeah, it's an awesome place. A lot of history, and a lot of cool supposedly haunted
buildings. Okay, so now about this room. How long did this take you to do this?
It didn't take me too long. I had some of the items already that we used for props for events and things. And then since I live right down the street from the plaza, there's a whole boatload of antique shops.
Yes, we go in them sometimes on the vlog together. Oh, stereoscope.
You know what? Look at that. It's supposed to be...
Is this a ghost?
It's supposed to be a ghost picture from the 1920s.
Look at this.
And I'm sure it's faked, but...
a fake ghost picture?
Ghost picture from the 20s.
Is this the kind of thing that Haunted OC stoops to, Ernie? Look at this stuff. This is all so cool. Is there anything in here that's like... really, like, what's the weirdest, most interesting thing in here besides the haunted lady's chair?
I don't know.
And also, is it true that this is your actual brother?
That is my actual brother's skeleton.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
He loaned it to me from his Halloween party.
Oh, okay. I was confused there for a second.
Actually, the organ there is probably the oldest item in the room. It's from 1897, and it's a Victorian pump organ.
Where do you get a Victorian pump organ? I don't think they sell those on every corner store. Old Town Orange. I always say the Orange Circle. You grew up here though, forever and ever.
The Plaza.
Have you always called it that though?
No, I used to call it the Circle.
But now they're harping on the Circle, and no one cares about this. But they're always like, it's the Plaza, and I'm like, it's the Orange Circle. It has a traffic circle in it.
But there's mostly antiques in here. But I did manage to squeeze in a few Disney themed items from the Haunted Mansion collectibles, like that little bell. So you notice that.
Which one? What's that? Oh, right here.
Mm-hmm. So that's that's the bat stanchion bell, and then there's another one right up there, seen on top.
Ah, so these, for those of you who don't know your Haunted Mansion that well, in the Haunted Mansion, these hold chains. They're bigger. These bats hold chains, and they lead you through the queue line so that you don't jump the line.
Exactly. And then in here, there's actually a pig fetus. See that?
What?
A real pig fetus. See it? Open. You can open it.
Oh, no, the kerosene. We'll spill the kerosene everywhere. A pig fetus?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a pig fetus in a jar. That's real?
Yeah, that's real. That's the turn of the century. A lot of people had cabinets of curiosity. The more affluent would have cabinets of curiosity in their homes, and they'd have all sorts of unusual items there. And
Spanky doesn't think
Spanky's
it's weird.
next. Spanky's
next. He's chewing up the kitchen cushions.
Yeah.
Oh, Spanky, are you gonna end up in the cabinet? I hope he doesn't end up in the cabinet. What's this?
That is a spirit bell, which is not working today.
A what?
But it's pretty cool and it does work.
A spirit bell. And what about this? Now, this is all like you're a fan of Disney, and you're a fan of you have a whole Indiana Jones thing going on in your kitchen, and a whole Jungle Cruise living room, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm gonna come back to your house, so I'm gonna show it in the future. So you like themed things. You have a whole tiki room area and everything. So obviously you're a fan of like themed areas and rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
But because you do all the ghost tours and you have people over here for different events and stuff, has anybody ever come and sat here and be like, Ernie, we seriously have to do a real seance now with this stuff?
Yes, I have. I've had people wanting to use Ouija boards in here. I've had people wanting to do weird things in here.
Do you let them, or do you just go like, no, I don't think so?
No, I don't. Actually, at the last Halloween party, which was a couple weeks ago, I had a sign on the door saying that they can come in here by invitation only, because the last Halloween party, I didn't have really very much control.
And you walked in the door and everyone was nude.
Everyone was naked.
It was not cool. I don't know. I just made that up. No, I was talking on Periscope about you the other day, and I was saying Ernie is a very normal, level-headed person, which is what I like about, normal. He's pretty. Look at this room. He has a pig fetus in it. But for having a pig fetus in your room, well, when I first met you, I was a little like, this is the first room we walked into when we first met you. Oh, come over to the house really quick, and then you walked us back here. Tyler and I were like, okay, and. So, but I'm like, he's this guy who's really into ghosts and stuff. And I thought you were like, well, I don't know what he's gonna tell. But I was saying you're very even keeled. Like I've been on these investigation stuff with you, where you're more like you're the guy who's not like jumping in saying there's definitely a spirit here. You're like, okay, I'm really interested to see what happens. You're the level-headed one of the bunch, I think.
Oh.
So someday you're gonna be like, I saw the craziest thing, and I'm actually gonna believe you because coming from you, you're the even keeled one of the bunch. So hauntedoc.com is very cool, and you do the historical walking tours in Santa Ana and
City Orange.
City of Orange.
Got 2 going on tonight, actually.
So minutes away from Disneyland. If you want to do something different on Friday, usually Friday nights, right?
Friday and Saturday nights.
Friday and Saturday nights. If you're like the parks are kind of crowded on Friday and Saturday, let's do something different that day. HauntedOC.com. Plenty going on in October. You guys do them all year round.
Yeah,
though,
we
right?
do them year round. We're busier in October, but we do them all year round.
Ah! Spanky bit me at the same time the thunder went. Why did you bite me, Spanky?
Spanky, what's wrong with you?
It was a love nip. It was a love nip. Okay, that's it for the Sometimes vlog today. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Ernie, for letting us look at your haunted room.
You're welcome back anytime.
It's very scary. In the future, I want to come in here and just talk about scary stories and creepy creeps and other such things. Goodbye, everybody. Subscribe. Visit hauntedoc.com where you can see at least 35 color photos of Ernie with no shirt on.
Oh, perfect. That's the scariest thing of all.